With Halloween right around the corner, it is important to think in a healthy mindset. That's why we've got lifetime personal trainer Nick Fey here joining us today. Nick, first of all, thank you so much because you're about to show us the spooky workout, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I can't believe we're already to Halloween, but we're here. And it's important to, while you're doing some of your Halloween trick-or-treating and you're enjoying time with your family, to have that other aspect of the health and some of the helpful tips as well too.
Absolutely. And before we get into the workout, so as we get closer to Halloween, because I know a lot of people, they're going to be, eating some things they shouldn't eat, stuff like that. What are some good things we can do to get ready, or maybe even some healthy things as we're thinking about Halloween, some different types of things we can eat maybe?
I'm really big on the 80-20 rule.
Okay.
So 80% of the time we're following the protocol, we're following the plan, you're doing the important stuff. I think that other 20% is very important, where maybe you go out for a good meal with your family, or you're going out for some Halloween trick-or-treating with your family, where that mental health, that camaraderie, the extra stuff that you do is very important for your health as well too. So I like that, with Halloween, we're just thinking that before, during, and after, what are things I can do to accommodate for that change? And that can be as simple as, instead of driving door to door for Halloween, we're walking to and from. Or, today we're gonna do that spooky workout where you have a workout that you can do as a family as well too.
And it's going through the different spelling, the different letters of spooky, right?
Yep, so we'll have 6 exercises for each letter of the word spooky.
Okay, so show us how some of this works.
All right, so our very first one, so the S in spooky is gonna be squat, which I did bring my kettlebell.
All right.
So to go through a few cues for you with your squat, most important is gonna be where your knees at over top of the ankles. So when I'm sitting back and down into that squat, my knees are right over top of the ankles. I'm not letting them go too far forward or medial at all as well too.
Okay.
Facilitation for this, you can do time, so 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, or you could even make it really spooky, do 3 sets of 13 repetitions and go through it circuit style as well too.
Okay.
So our S was squat. Our P is going to be a push press, where this kettlebell is forward. I like it a little bit more forward rather than lateral. I'm dipping at the knees, using those for momentum, bringing that bicep up by the ear, right back down.
Okay.
That's my push press.
I would go up with you, but this suit's kind of keeping me a little restrained.
I brought you a kettlebell, but I forgot it in the back.
Yeah, it's all good.
Our next one is going to be the O, which is an offset deadlift.
Okay.
One of my favorite movements, because we have it on one side here, so I'm challenging that posture, that balance, that core stability. But now it's more of a hip hinge, where I'm pushing the hips straight back with that as well too. Okay. My next O is going to be a single arm row, or a one arm row to fit the O. Leaned over, rowing that elbow right next to my ribs, pulling straight up, but the most important cue here is I'm not squeezing that neck muscle. I'm using my posterior back muscles for strength there.
And I think that would be the hardest thing, just trying to, there are so many things out there you have to tell yourself, don't go forward, you need to keep it back, so that's important.
And it's all those little cues, they help with other exercises too. So any other kind of row, same kind of cue. If you can master this with the spooky workout, you can do your other rows as well too, comfortably, and it helps with your posture as well too.
That's good stuff.
Our next one will be a K, which is going to be a kettlebell carry. Seems simple. I'm just holding this kettlebell up front and I'm going to walk with it.
Okay.
Once again, we're practicing that balance. So think of carrying the groceries in, or picking something up where you're walking with it. It challenges that balance and posture as you're going. Just go for a set distance, maybe 25, 30 feet. You can increase that over time as you feel comfortable as well too.
And then what's the Y?
The Y is your choice.
Okay.
So the your choice, I would prefer core for that. So we did a push-pull squat hinge for full body. The Y, I wanted to include some core for you as well too. So setting my kettlebell down, if I had to choose, I would choose a plank where we're holding on the elbows, toes are down on the mat as well too. Really important for your planks, tuck those ribs down to the pelvis, engage your core, keep your neck nice and relaxed. My elbows are underneath my shoulders. You'll almost maybe have a little bit of a round, but that takes the pressure off of your lower back when holding planks as well too. So that's where I like those, for that isometric hold and good core stability for you.
Man, good stuff. Spooky, that's what it's spelled.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.